Hi, everybody. I'm a few minutes early, but it's because I don't know what I clicked, but it didn't let me schedule this. So I didn't uh, schedule it. It just put me on. All I could do is go live. So that's what I'm doing. Just a couple minutes early, hoping somebody will see this because nobody's going to get notifications unless they get it after I'm already on. This is my Sunday video where I tell you what I sold for the past week. I do Sunday through Saturday, so it's through yesterday. I had some sales come in during the night, but they were actually on the date, which is today, so I didn't count them. I think I had 4 sales lined up for next week on a Sunday, so far. I hope I get some more today. Yeah. My dog, she was in here bothering me a minute ago. All she wants to do is go out now. She loves to be outside. Hi, Lindsay. Hi. Yeah, I had a pretty good week. I had several, well, not several. I had like at least three or four over $100 days. I didn't have any huge day, but like the week before. But I like being I like the $100 days for sure. I've been on the phone a lot with my daughter, who has had all week. She's had 2 problem buyers this week. She gets so upset. But I showed her how to block buyers. And yeah. Anyway, I sold altogether, I think I sold 28, 29, 30, 31 items. I sold 28 items on eBay and 3 items on Poshmark. Just a few under what I sold last week. But actually, my numbers are not as good as last week. But I'll tell you the numbers at the end. I sell on Poshmark and eBay, mostly eBay. And I have maybe a couple more days of inventory to list, and then I have to go shopping again. Now, I had opened a couple days ago, I opened those blue boxes from Goodwill. Those all 3 of those boxes, they were not as good as a lot of them I get. So I'm sort of off of the blue boxes for right now. And the trouble with the thread up boxes is there's usually, sometimes you get real good things in there, but you also get things where things are wrong with them. There's no tags, or there's something wrong with the item. So I think I'm just going to try to go shopping myself, unless I put up some blue boxes in there intermingled. However, I think tomorrow I may be able to fit it in tomorrow or the next day. I have to do some shopping at Target, though. So let me get started here, and I'll tell you what. I'll share my screen and show you what I sold. This first item is a Poshmark sale. This was from last Sunday. This is by Apparenza, which I had never heard that brand before, but it was sort of a semi-sheer floral blouse, and really cool. It was in a size 2X, which helps it always to sell. It sold for $18, and out of $18, this is one that the Posh VA sent out an offer, and they gave them discounted shipping. So I also had to pay some discounted shipping. So I actually only made $11.72 on that item. Let's see. The next thing is an eBay. This is Lucky Brand sleeveless top, sort of that boho look. It had tassels. It was a pretty print, blue and white, and it sold for a $12 best offer they sent me, which I took, and it went to Memphis, Tennessee. That first Poshmark sale went to Houston, Texas. The next item is this is also an eBay item by Papagallo. Looks like it's a blouse with a very elastic top where you could make this off the shoulders if you'd like that. And had some embroidery on the hem. It was a bright orange. And that sold for a $13 best offer, and it went to Vero Beach, Florida. The next thing is, I almost didn't list this at all. I got this in a box, I believe. This is a poncho. It was all like crocheted. I don't think it was very good quality. I almost put this in a Goodwill bag, but I decided to list it. I've had it for quite a while, and it finally sold for the sale price of, where are we here? $12.74, and it went to East Norwich, New York. Here's a little silk J. Crew little sheath dress. It ties with its own little tie at the waist there, and it sold for $16.96, which was the sale price, and it went to Framingham, Massachusetts. Here's a pair of Haan clogs, or mules, and they're in size 8.5. They're in really good condition. They sold for $24.79, which was the regular price that was on them. They must have sold on a Monday. So they went to Romeoville, Illinois. My computer's slow today with all these tabs open. This is a pair of Haan 0 Grand athletic sneaker. Now, I haven't had these for very long at all. I believe, to tell you the truth, I can't remember anything. So I may have picked these up myself. It seems to me I did. They went to Minnetonka, Minnesota. They sold for $26. Now, a lot of people get a lot more for these 0 Grand athletic sneakers, but I couldn't find that these were worth too much more than that. So I let them go for the $26 best offer and turned them over pretty quickly. This is an Under Armour golf pullover top, men's extra large. And this went to, I think, Canada. This went by global shipping. And it sold for a best offer of $17. And I'm pretty sure this is the one that went to Canada. and they paid, of course, shipping to get it up there. But yeah, I don't know exactly where in Canada it went. Here's a pair of Gymsharks. This is these are pull-on stretch pants and leggings. This is the back of them. I showed the back and the front picture because that's where, see, that's the front. The back is where the Gymshark logo is. So I put that as the front picture. And those sold for $20 best offer. And they went to Dublin, California. Here's a Banana Republic V-neck, really thin knit little sweater in this lavender color. This is supposed to be in right now. And this sold for $17.44, which is an offer I sent out to watchers. And this went to Beverly Hills, California. I had a lot of California sales this week. Next thing is by Fashion Nova. It's a wrap. This is a wrap top. Had this long sash that you went around to the back and then back to the front and tied. And this sold for $17.44, which is, oh, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry. This sold for $16.14, which was the sale price. And this went to Detroit, Michigan. There's shipping on top of all these prices. This is by Chico's. This top had sort of a Nautica feel to it. The buttons, I think, had anchors on, if I'm not mistaken. I can't see them too good. But no, they just had like a crest, I guess. But anyway, it still had sort of a Nautica feel to it. This was a black and white stripe by Chico's 2, which is a large. And it was sort of a ribbed fabric, and it sold for $12 best offer that I took. It went to Shelbyville, Kentucky. Next thing is a pair of Nautica shorts. These are men's classic fit in a size 34. 34W. Now, to me, that means women's. I don't know. They sold and they didn't come back. So I don't know why 34, maybe that is just waist, 34 waist. I'm pretty sure these were men's shorts. They sold for a $14 best offer, and they went to Franklin, North Carolina. This is a book I had in my library that's dwindling down now. It's a do-it-yourself homestead, build your self-sufficient lifestyle, one level at a time. Well, somebody bought it for $12.95, and it's went out media mail, and it went to Moreno Valley, California. Pair of black swim shorts. These were unbranded, no brand at all. I don't think there were any tags in there at all. A 2XL women's, a plus size. They went for $7.64. I put a low price on them because I had no idea what they were. I think there were panties inside, so I knew they were women's. Yeah, they were panties inside. So, yeah, somebody bought them for $7.64 right away, and they went to Azia, looks like Azia, Texas. This is a brand I had never heard of. Given Kale is the brand. There's a chambray sort of tie at the waist, crop little blouse with cap sleeves. and sold for $21.24, which was the sale price, and went to Hazleton, Pennsylvania. Okay, this is another Poshmark Sale by J. Crew. This was a silk blouse in a size 0. It had a high neck, and the neck, I don't know if I have any pictures of the neck here. The neck was ruffled. I don't know why I didn't show that better. But yeah, the neck was had a little ruffle around the neck. You can see it a little bit there. It's in this herringbone pattern. Sold for $33. And out of $33, I got $26.40. Because Poshmark takes a flat 20%. American Eagle men's jeans. This was on eBay. These sold for $19 best offer. And they went to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And they had a button fly. I sort of thought I would get more for those, but that's what they're going for right now. So let them go for $19. The next thing is by Knox Rose. I always seem to sell at least one piece of Knox Rose during the week. This is a little sleeveless blouse with embroidery on the front, sort of boho look. And that sold for $14.99, which was an offer that came in for this. And I took it, and it went to Amston, Connecticut. This is sort of a thin knit notation. The brand is Notations. It's a button-up shirt in 2X, like a career style. It had the double pockets on the front. You could wear it out because it had slits on the side there. It was a longer blouse. And it went for $14.99. And it went to Hopatcong, New Jersey. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but that's what it looks like to me. Okay, here's a pair of Danskins. I think I got these in one of the boxes because I don't usually buy Danskin. Cropped leggings in a size small with sort of a space dye pattern on the fabric. Those sold for $9.66, which is an offer I sent out to watchers, and they went to Middleton, Indiana. Oh, that's a good sign. This is a Chico's Zenergy size 2. That's their size large, I believe. Chinese red tunic, cowl neck, had ruching on the sides, and this sort of a cowl neck tie collar. This is a bright Chinese red, and this sold for $17.77, which is an offer I sent out to watchers, and this went to Newcastle, Delaware. A pair of Eddie Bauer cargo shorts. These were women's size 14. They were made of organic cotton, and they sold for $14.44, which is a sale price. And they went to Charleston, West Virginia. Next thing is another eBay sale. American Eagle women's size small vintage boyfriend. Sort of a Western look shirt with pearl snaps on it. And this sold for $18 best offer. Went to Santa Barbara, California. Also on eBay, our polo Ralph Lauren short sleeve polo shirt in this blue stripe, had I think a red or an orange pony, red pony. This This pretty stripe. Polo by Ralph Lauren is a very expensive brand retail. This sold for $16.99. That was a sale price, and it went to Costa Mesa, California. This is my third Poshmark sale. This is a blouse by Cleo. I think, it seems to me, this came in a box from Bumblebee. I just have that feeling. I'm not positive, but I think so. This was in a women's large. It was a beautiful blouse, especially for the fall. And $21 it sold for. However, the Posher VA sent out a seller shipping discount, so I only got $14.12. Went to Petersburg, New York. Pair of Polo Ralph Lauren. These are the Prospect shorts. These are a pair of men's shorts in a size 34. Bermuda length. And they sold for $19.54, which was the sale price. And they went to New York, New York. This is a pair of Gap. These were cutoffs. Somebody cut these off because inside it talked about the flare jeans. So somebody did made cutoffs out of these. Women's size 4. They were sort of the walking length now. With a raw hem. And those sold for $10.34, which was the sale price. Those, as you can see, had a 40% off. So that means I've had these well over a year. So that's why they're in my clearance section of my store. And I'm running a 40% off sale in there. So here's a Ralph Lauren petite women's medium petite knit top. It had a little ruffle. It's hard to see here. Little ruffle around there. You can see at the shoulder, around the neckline. And this sold for a best offer of $18, which I took. It went to Miami Beach, Florida. This next thing is, I had just listed this. This has only been listed a number of hours, and it sold right away. It's by Athleta. They're linen, 100% linen pants in a women's 10 tall. They're sort of a gray taupey color. They look beige here, but they're sort of more gray than that. And these went to Honolulu, Hawaii. Or not Honolulu, Kaneohe, Hawaii. Someplace in Hawaii. I can't pronounce that either. Yeah, somebody bought those at the regular price of $24.99 because they bought them as soon as I put them on. And my last sale is a surprise sale. About 2 years ago, when I was looking in the stores and doing sort of arbitrage things in stores, I was always looking at the end caps in I was looking at the clearance aisle in Walmart and the end caps at Target. I remember getting these at Target. I have 2 or 3 packs of these. This is an old-time soap, Kirk's. It's made of coconut oil. It's a Castile soap. And there's 3 bars in each pack. And I sold this pack for $5. It says, well, it was for $5.39. And somebody offered me $5. Yeah, I'll take $5. And the shipping they paid was another $5. So they paid $10 for this soap. I bundled it up and it went out first class. And it went to Warren, Ohio. So I've had this a long time, but it's finally sold. I think everything sells if you wait long enough. I never changed the price on it either. However, as you can see, it was in my 40% because I went down and I just put everything that had a starting price of more than a year in the clearance store. And then I put that on, on sale. So it was in my clearance store. I had originally listed them for $8.99. I paid, I think I paid $2.50 for each pack. But I don't know. I got $5. I still have a couple more packs of them. I have to list those now. And so that was a surprise to me. I had forgotten all about them. So yeah, let me get back here. Okay. Bumblebee, hi. I was hoping you'd be here today. You're on the phone. That lavender silk sweater was from you? Okay. The Chico's Energy was in the Valentine or Marion Bright box. Okay, yeah. Yes, I thought that Cleo vintage one was from you. I was pretty sure that one was. Yeah. I'm just trudging along here. I think I am very consistent in my listing though. I'm listing 6 a day. That's what it comes down to. Most days, sometimes I slip in a 7th, but most days it's 6. That seems to work out. There's some days I sell 6, and that makes it nice because then I'm not adding anything to my inventory. When the girl that helps me came over this week, I decided to try. Now I couldn't do this by myself. I decided to try to put all my bins in order, which involves a whole lot of heavy lifting. Well, she can lift. I can't. So I could have never done this on my own. But all my letters, they're in alphabetical order, and then I start back and add a 2 next to it. Like everything women's starts with a W, like WA, WB, WC. And then if I get through the alphabet, then I go back to WA2, WB2, like that. So I did find out that I skipped a whole bunch of letters, but we got them in as much of an order as we possibly could. And once I get used to this new where things are, I'm pretty used to it already. It's easier for sure to find things. The reason I did this, I had to thank my daughter for this because she's the one that insisted when I was over there that we put her bins in order, alphabetical order. So the more I thought about it, the more I thought, well, maybe I should do that. Yeah, so that's what we did. It took us all day to do it. But the Apparenza Vintage Colorful was also, yes, look at how many. Yes, are you in the process of getting a box ready for me? Yeah, I haven't had a box from you in a while. I thought you were working on an athletic box. But yeah, I think I'm going to go shopping at my Goodwill Monday or Tuesday. So I should have a haul video this week sometime. And since my dog is slightly better in the crate, I also have to leave her to go to Target one of these days. I have to pick up prescriptions, and there's a few things I forgot to order from the grocery store that I have to pick up at Target too. So yeah, so that's 2 trips I have to do. And the third trip is, well, I can take her on this one. The third trip is I got my board bill for my horse. It gets emailed to me, and I usually take it, the check out to the barn to see my horse. And I take Penny with me to the barn. So that'll be a trip for her. Yeah, I figured you're super busy. Yeah, I have to go to my daughter's too. Well, this whole month is supposed to be cooler, not so terrible hot, like not in the 90s. So while it's in the 70s and low 80s, a lot of the days are just in the 70s. That's perfect as far as I'm concerned. So I have to go out to her house and continue to help her get organized. I want her to get started on Poshmark too. So that is it for the week. Yeah, so my next video will be sometime during the middle of the week. Will be a haul video. And I will see everybody then. Thank you so much for coming and joining me. Thanks, Bubblebee, for all your items you send me that I sell. So I will see you sometime Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever in the middle of the week. So keep an eye out. And I will close for now. Bye.